find the 8-point DFT of given sequence x of n is equal to, we'll take 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 using DIT-FFT algorithm. So here DIT is nothing but, we know, decimation in time, right? So here 8-point is given, that is this is the transfer function of the system. It is represented by 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0. So we know the method, right? So when the 8-point is there, so we have to consider 2-point, 4-point and 8-point. So 2-point, 4-point and last one is 8-point. So, and also we have to take the sequence. It is discussed in the regular class, right? So we have to consider first even function block and odd function block. So see here it is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, x of 5, x of 6 and x of 7, right? So we can write once again. So we know the even function block and odd function block. So in the even function block we have to consider x of 0, x of 4, x of 2, x of 6, x of 6, 0 4 2 6. This is the even function block. The similarly we have to consider for the odd function block. So odd function means make the addition to 1. So 0 plus 1, so we'll get x of 1, 4 plus 1, 5, x of 5, 2 plus 1, x of 3 and last one is 6 plus 1 is x of 7. Write the values. What is the x of 0? The x of 0 is 1, x of 4 is 0 and again x of 2. X of 2 is 1, x of 6 is 0, x of 1 is 1, x of 5 is 0, x of 3 is 1 and x of 7 is 0. Write the butterfly diagram. 2-point, as I told, 2 4 8. Draw the butterfly diagram. So it is a 2-point. So one is a downward arrow, upward, downward, upward, downward, upward, downward, upward. So show the direction also. It plays very important while computing the first stage answers. So here take the values. Here it is in the 2-point. So always the first one value will be positive, another will be negative. The similarly 4-point, first 2 values are positive, the next 2 values are negative. In 8-point, first 4 values are positive direction, next 4 values will be negative direction. So it is a 2-point is there. So I will take the first one is a positive, negative, right? Because 2 divided by 2 will get 1. So 1 is a positive, another is a negative. If it is 4-point is there, 4 divided by 2, so that is nothing but 2 are positive, 2 are negative values. So here it is positive 1, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Compute the values. Compute the values. So here I will write this is the first stage calculation. First stage calculation. So first stage is that. So I will consider it is the x1. Alright, the first stage is nothing but I will consider for the representation purpose, I will consider x1 of 0, x1 of 1, x1 of 2, x1 of 3, x1 of 4, x1 of 5, x1 of 6, and last one is x1 of 7. So, and for this one more thing we know, we have to consider the twiddle factors. So, what is the twiddle factors? You know, so many numericals we have solved on the DFT calculation. See here, in the 2, 4, 8 is there, right? 2 point, 4 point, and 8 point. In 2 point, one twiddle factor is there. 4 point, 4 divided by 2, 2 twiddle factors will be there. In 8 point, 8 divided by 2, 4 twiddle factors are there, right? So how to calculate those things? So we know for the calculation, right? For 2 point, so we can consider 360 divided by 2, right? 360 divided by 2, it is nothing but 180 degree. Right, so 180 degree. So only the two twiddle factors is there. One is the W2 of 0 and W2 of 1. Two twiddle factors are there. One is the W2 of 0 and another is the W2 of 1. How to calculate these values? How to calculate these values? We have the equation. We have the equation for the calculation of twiddle factors. E raised to j omega n, or else I will write the equation cos theta, I will write the final equation cos theta minus j sin theta. Theta k I will consider, right? Theta k I will consider. So here W2 of 0, here it is the degree is 0, here k value is 0 here, k value is 1 here. If I want to calculate W2 of 0, right, so I will consider k equal to 0. So substitute here 180, the angle theta is 180 into 0. So we'll get cos 0 minus j sin 0. So cos 0 is 1, sin 0 is 0. So W2 of 0, it is nothing but 1. W2 of 0 is 1. Similarly, W2 of 1. So here k value is 1. This is the k value. K value is 1. So 180 into 1. So we will get cos 180 minus j sin 180. So cos 180 is minus 1, sin 180 is 0. And because of that, I will write W2 of 1 is minus 1. Or else, here it is 1, the opposite direction, because 180 degree phase shift is the minus 1. That way also we can calculate. If you compute 4 values, the next 4 values we have to take, just we have to change the sign, or else multiplied by minus 1. So similarly 4 point, so the 4 point means we will get 4 values, namely W4 of 0, W4 of 1, W4 of 2 and W4 of 3. So again, what are the values? 4 point is there, 360 divided by this 4. So we will get 90 degree. So for the calculation, so again same formula, W4 of 0, 90 into 0, so 90 into 0, because here k value is 0. So here we will get cos 0 minus j sine 0. So we'll get 1. We'll get 1. Here this point W4 of 1. W4 of 1 is there. So 90 into 1 cos 90 minus j sine 90, because here k value is 1. Cos 90 is 0, sin 90 is 1. So because of that, here we will get minus j. If two values are computed here it is 1 and here it is minus j. What is value here? 180 degree phase shift is there, and because of that we can write W4 of 2 is minus 1. Thus similarly opposite to this one. So here minus j is there, 180 degree phase shift. So this value will be W4 of 3 will be plus j. Similarly for 8 point also we have to compute the twiddle factors. So here 8 values will be there. So W4 of 0, no, W8 of 0, W8 of 1, W8 of 2, W8 of 3, W8 of 4, W8 of 5, W8 of 6 and W8 of 7. So here also we have to compute the same procedure. 360 divided by 8. So 360 divided by 8 is we'll get around 45 degrees. So compute the values. Only 4 values, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I compute, the next 4 values are 180 degree phase shift. Just we have to multiply with the minus 1. The first value we can compute, W8 of 0, W8 of 1, W8 of 2, W8 of 3. So I am interested in these 4 values because next 4 values are just multiplied with the minus 1. Again the same thing, cos of 45 into 0. So the cos of 0 minus j sine 0. So we'll get 1. The next value, W8 of 1. So this angle is around 45 as we have computed. So calculate the values. So W8 of 1, cos of 45 minus j sine 45. Right? Cos 45 minus j sine 45. The next value here, 45 into 2. So cos 90 minus j sine 90. So that is already we have computed, it is minus j. The next value here, so 3 into 45. So cos 135 minus j sine 135. Compute the values. Cos 45 is around cos 45 minus j sine 45. Compute the values. Yeah, 1 by root 2. I will write the values directly. Here it is 1 by root 2 minus j 1 by root 2. And here, so I will write minus 1 by root 2 minus j of 1 by root 2. These are the values. Right, the twiddle factors we have computed. Now, these twiddle factors also we have to use for the calculation of DFT using DIT-FFT. In the 2 point, the butterfly diagram, so we'll use only one twiddle factor, right? So 2 point is that 2 divided by 2, half of the points we have to use it. So 2 divided by 2 is nothing but 1. So 1 is nothing but, that is nothing but W2 of 0. W2 of 0 is 1. So W2 of 0 is 1. W2 of 0 is 1. W2 of 0 is 1. So already we have solved for the 4 point. I think you know. Alright. Only one twiddle factors. This is calculated by here, W2 of 0. So only one twiddle factor we are using. Calculate the values. See here, x1 of 0. So what is the value here? 1 into 1, 1. See here, 1 into 1, we will get here 1. Plus, because this is the summation, here addition of 2 points are there. One is from here, another is from here. So 0 into 1, 0 into 1 is 0. So plus 0, if you make it, we will get 1. See here once again, here it is 1 into 1, 1 plus, because here it is summation is there, and because of that 0 into 1, 0, so plus 0. Similarly calculate here, so 1, this value is 1, right, so 1, and here 0 into 1, 0, 0 into minus 1, again 0, so plus 0, we will get 1. See here once again, 1, because this one downward direction is there, we have to consider 1, and here 0 into 1 into minus 1. 1 into 1 is 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, minus 1 into 0 is 0, and because of that 1 plus 0 is 1. Similarly calculate here, so what is the value here? We will get 1 into 1, 1, 0 into 1, 0, plus 0, we will get 1. Here this point 1, 0 into 1 into minus 1, we will get 1 plus 0 equal to 1. Here it is also 1 into 1, 1, 0 into 1 plus 0. So all values just to calculate, we will get 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 0, 1. This is the first stage answer. So all values are 1, 1, 1, 1. The next one is 4 point butterfly diagram we have to use for the calculation of second stage answers. So see here, this is the 4 point. As I told, to our forward direction and to our positive values, to our negative values. Remember this one. And to our for upward direction, two values will be downward. Again, two values are upward, two values are downward. This is the second stage calculation. Here we will get the second stage answers. Second stage. Second stage answers we will get. So I will take, this is the x2 of 0, x2 of 1, x2 of 2, x2 of 3, x2 of 4, x2 of 5, x2 of 6, and last one is the x2 of 7. x2 of 7. And this is the 4 point. So 4 point, again, how many twiddle factors will be there? 4 by 2, that is nothing but 2 twiddle factors will be there. Those are nothing but W4 of 0 and W4 of 1. W4 of 0 and W4 of 1. 2 twiddle factors, we have to use it. So here, so we can use So this is the W4 of 0, W4 of 0 is 1, and here W4 of 1. W4 of 1 is minus j, minus j. Again here it is also we have to use W4 of 0 and W4 of 1. W4 of 1 is minus j, minus j. Calculate the values now. Calculate the values. The same the procedure what we have followed. Again we have to use same. Summation is there here. So 1 into 1 we'll get 1. The next value 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So it is the addition. Right? So 1 into 1, 1. So 1 plus 1. See here, this is 1, 1 into 1. So 1, 1 into 1, this 1. So one more, the upward line is there. So which shows this line. So what is the value here? It is 1, 1 into 1, 1. So 1 plus 1 is here we'll get. So 1 plus 1 is 2. The next value calculation. What is the value here? 1. 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1. The next here, no. So this value is computed from here. The value is computed from here. So 1 into minus j. 1 into minus j is minus j. So here this point we will get, so 1 minus j. 1 minus j. 1 minus j. Because here 1 into minus j, so it will be added here. So 1 plus minus j. It is nothing but 1 minus j. Calculate here the next value. So it is from downward arrow. So 1. The next one is from here. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into minus 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. So 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. See here once again. Here it is 1. 1 into minus 1. So we will get minus 1. So 1 minus 1 we will get 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. The next value, this point 1, because downward direction, here it is 1. Here 1 into minus j into minus 1. Here 1 j. 1 into minus j is minus j. Minus j into minus 1. It is plus j. So 1 plus j. x2 of 3 is 1 plus j. The next one, x2 of 4. The x2 of 4, here it is 1 into 1. We will get 1. And the next value, 1 into 1. So 1 into 1 is plus 1. So here we will get 2. The next value calculation. So 1 into 1, 1. 1 into minus j. 1 into minus j is minus j. So here we will get 1 minus j. The sixth value calculation. x2 of 6. x2 of 6 is 1 into minus 1. See, for the calculation here, this value is 1. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into minus 1, minus 1. So here we will get, so minus 1, we will get 0. 0. The last value calculation, so here it is, the arrow is came from this point, the value is here it is 1. So we will get 1. 1 into minus j, minus j into minus 1. Minus j into minus 1 is plus j. So we will get 1 plus j. 1 plus j. So the second stage answers are, so 2, 1 minus j, 0, 1 plus j, 2, 1 minus j, 0 and 1 plus j. The next calculation, the third stage calculation, the same procedure as I told. So 2.4 use. So 8 point, draw the butterfly diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one is 8. So 8 we have to use. And draw the arrows, right? So as I told, here 4 values will be positive, the next 4 values will be negative because it is the 8 point, 8 divided by 2. So first 4 will be positive. So I will represent 1, 1, 1, 1. The next 4 values will be minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus. Show the direction. Show the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here to here, draw the butterfly diagram neatly. So these are the upward direction. So from here, the next 4 values, from here to here, here to here, and last one is this. See, the third stage calculation. Third stage calculation, I will represent it by x3 values. X3 values. So x3 of 0, x3 of 1, x3 of 2, x3 of 3, x3 of 4, x3 of 5, x3 of 7. Write the values. So again, we have to consider the 12 factors. Here it is the 8 point, as I told, 2, 4, 8. In 2 point, only 1 12 factors we are using. So in 4 point, 2 12 factors, because 4 by 2 is nothing but 2. That is nothing but W4 of 0 and W4 of 1. In 8 point, 8 by 2, 4 12 factors are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here on out, W8 of 0, W8 of 1, W8 of 2, and W8 of 3. So W8 of 3. Calculate the values. So calculate the values. The first one, 2 into 1, we'll get here 2. So one more, the arrow is came from this point, x2 of 4. So that is nothing but, so what is the value here? We'll get 1, W8 of 0, or else we'll write W8 of 0 only. At the end, we can substitute these values. So here 2 plus 2 into W8 of 0. 2 into W8 of 0. 2 into W8 of 0. So W8 of 0 is 1. So 2 plus 2 we'll get 1. W8 of 0 is 1. Right? So 2 into 1 is 2. We'll get here the value is 4. Value is 4. So the next one, third stage calculation, x3 of 1. x3 of 1, 1 minus j into 1 multiplied with this value, that is nothing but x2 of 5. What is the x2 of 5? 1 minus j into W8 of 1. So plus 1 minus j because this one is added to this point. So 1 minus j into W8 of 1. W8 of 1. Right? So the next one, The next calculation here, what is the value here? 0. 0 into 1, we'll get 0. The next calculation, this point, what is the value here? 0. 0 into W8 of 2. 0 into W8 of 0, we'll get 0. Or else if you want, you can write W8 of 2. This point, because we are calculating this value. The next value here, what is the value? 1 plus j. 1 plus j into 1 is 1 plus j only. This point we are taken here, x2 of 7. What is x2 of 7? x2 of 7 is 1 plus j into the twiddle factor. What is the twiddle factor here? W8 of 3. So W8 of 3. W8 of 3. W8 of 3. Similarly, we can calculate here also. Here also, what is the value here? So this point, it is came from the x2 of 0. What is the x2 of 0? It is nothing but 2. x2 of x2 of 0 is 2. The next one, this value, 2 into W8 of 0 into minus 1. So I will write minus 2 W8 of 0. See here, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 into W8 of 0. Minus 2 into W8 of 0. And this value is nothing but from here. Clear? See here once again, this value 2 we have taken, that is nothing but this one. And the next value, 2 into minus 1, minus 2 into this value. So we'll get minus 2 W8 of 0. The next value, x3 of 5. How to compute x3 of 5? The x3 of 5 from here, 1 minus j, 1 minus j. And other values we have taken from here. So 1 minus j into minus 1. I will take minus sign here. 1 minus j into W8 of 1. W8 of 1. See here once again. 1 minus j into minus 1. So I have taken minus 1 minus j into W8 of 1. Is it clear? So because here this is nothing but we have taken from this point. That is nothing but 1 minus j into minus into this value. The next one, x3 of 6. How to compute x3 of 6? x3 of 6, let's see here, what is the value here? 0. 0. And here 0 into W8 of 0, 0. 0 into minus 1, we'll get again 0. Like here it is also, we'll get 0. Alright, the last value computation. So the last value here, it is 1 plus j, 1 plus j, and again from here 1 plus j into W8 of 3 into minus 1. So I will write minus 1 plus j into W8 of 3. W8 of 3. W8 of 3. Compute the values now. Compute the values. So here it is 0 because 0 into something will get 0. So here it is also will get 0. The next value is W8 of 1. W8 of 1 is nothing but this value. Just substitute and make the calculation. So if you add the values, we'll get see here, take the values 1 minus j, W8 of 1. What is W8 of 1? W8 of 1 is nothing but 1 by root 2 minus j of 1 by root 2. Just you have to make the multiplication and make the sum. If you solve it, I will write the final answers only. Just to make the multiplication, use the calc and substitute the values. We'll get here 1 minus j of 2.41. This value is 0, and here you will get 1 minus j of 0.414. Here it is 1 plus j of 0.414 x3 of, so here it is 4, this value 0, and this value here it is, we'll get this value is 0, and this value is 1 plus j of 0.414, 0, and last one is 1 plus j of 2.414. Just substitute the values. Simplify it. Substitute the values, simplify it. Like this one. I will show you one for the calculation purpose. What is the value here? So 1 minus j is there. So plus 1 minus j. Substitute the W8 of 1. W8 of 1, what is the value? 1 by root 2 minus j of 1 by root 2. Substitute these values in the calc and put the values. So we can write the DFT in the sequence, right? And you have to write the values, right? At the end you have to write the values. K is nothing but 4, 1 minus j of 2.41, 0, 1 minus j of 0.414, 0, 1 plus j of 0.414, 0, 1 plus j of 2.414. This is the answer using DIT-FFT algorithm. DIT-FFT algorithm. So similarly, we can calculate for the 4 point. Just we have to see the nature of the numerical. Sometimes they will give two sequence, x1 and x of x of n, y of n. Two sequence will be given. So and they will mention the question, go for the linear convolution or circular convolution. So if it is a linear convolution is there, we have to apply the linear convolution. For the given answer, we have to go it for the DIT-FFT and DIT-FFT, depending on the problem statement. Or else they will give you the two sequence. You have to compute the circular convolution first. We have solved so many numericals on the circular convolution. So once we have to solve the circular convolution, the problem, compute the new values, and for that, whatever the given answer, we have to apply the DIT-FFT algorithm. Just try one numerical as a homework. So in the tomorrow class, we'll discuss the same here. Here it is 248 is there. In the DIT-FFT, decimation in frequency, it is nothing but the reverse manner, 42842, right? So in the next class, we'll solve some more numericals on the DIT-FFT algorithm. So right, so take the homework. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Using DIT-FFT algorithm. So first stage answer step. Though if you have any doubts, you can contact through the WhatsApp. So I will write the answers here. The first stage answers. So we'll get The first is 5u minus 3 5u. 5u minus 3 5u. 1 5 minus 1. And 5u is the first stage answers after applying 2-point butterfly diagram. The second one, the second stage answers minus 3 minus j, 0 minus 3 plus j, 10 minus 1 minus 3j, 0 minus 1 plus j of 3. This is the second stage answer. Similarly, the third stage answers. This is the homework. Just you practice it. Practice it. Third stage. x3 of 0 is 20 because 10 plus 10 here only directly we can compute. So just go through that. x3 of 1, x3 of 2, x3 of 3, x3 of 4, x3 of 5, x minus 5.828 minus j of 2.4, 0 minus 0.171 minus j of 0.414, 0 0.171 j of 0.414 minus this is the answer. Just compute it. Yes. Compute these values. In the next class, we'll discuss about DIT-FFT algorithm. So it is also same thing. Instead of 248, we are using the reverse way. That is 842. We'll discuss it in the next class. Just practice this one. This is the answer for the 8-point DFT using DIT-FFT for the given sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Okay. Thank you. The simple numerical, just you have to use follow the steps correctly.